Oh my God, ladies, one more thing to worry about in menopause: trauma. Did you know that your menopause symptoms can actually be a portal to your stored, unhealed trauma? It can. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what trauma actually is, two different types of trauma, and how this applies to your menopause experience. Okay, so first, trauma is a buzzword. You hear it every day. People are throwing it around very loosely. I went to that movie was so traumatizing to me. And, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing because I do think it's raising awareness of trauma. And the more of us on the planet that start to see things through a trauma informed lens, I really think the better the world is going to be because the more compassionate we can be toward ourselves and toward others. So, what is trauma anyway? In EMDR circles, trauma has nothing to do with the size of the event, but it references where it gets stored in the brain. So, briefly, this is my brain model. This is the prefrontal cortex or the adult brain. It lives behind your forehead. This is inside your brain in the middle. It's the limbic system or the emotional center of our brain. This part of the brain also houses our amygdala, which is our body's alarm system. And you can tell when your amygdala has been activated because you go into that fight or flight response where your heart is racing and you're shaking and you just feel like running away and hiding or murdering someone. I know, it happens. Hopefully, you don't act on those things. That is the definition of trauma, where it's stored, not the size of the event. But the size of the event is important too, and that differentiates what we refer to as big T trauma versus small t trauma. Big T trauma is what we all think of as trauma. We get bombed or shot at, or we're in a terrible car accident or something really traumatic. Our loved one dies unexpectedly, or these big T traumas are the horrible things that happen in the world that are just like, of course, it's going to lead to trauma of some kind, a trauma response of some kind. But what is unrecognized and probably affects more of us on the globe than the big T traumas are what's known as little t trauma. And these are fairly ordinary experiences that we incur in our daily life that get misstored in our limbic system. And this could be for a variety of reasons. Some of us are just not great processors. And so we store even ordinary minor events in our limbic system because they were so disturbing to us. This is what's known as being a highly sensitive person. It really means you're not a good processor and you store a lot in your limbic system. I am one of those people. No judgment here. So we've got big T trauma, little t trauma, which is like the ordinary events. You get bullied on the bus after school. A coach humiliates you. You get broken up with by a boyfriend. A well-meaning parent insults you, even though they don't realize they're insulting you. They just make you feel bad and they don't know it and you don't know why it makes you feel bad, but that can be a little T trauma over time. Or it could just be like not feeling seen in your family as you're growing up. You may have all your physical needs met, but like you just feel like you don't fit in or no one understands you. These are all examples of little T trauma. And I feel like the little T trauma is where our greatest potential for healing is, because up until this time, we haven't really understood little T trauma. And it is that trauma that really can be a connection. And it's this that our menopausal symptoms can be a portal to discovering and uncovering. Because the more we dive deep into our menopausal symptoms, whether it's anxiety, depression, mood swings, irritability, when we really take a moment to dive deep into, okay, why is this irritating me? Why is this causing me anxiety? And we take time to go back into our past and find the times in our life where we felt that same way and begin to uncover some of those memories of this little t trauma. It can unlock vast potentials for healing in our life. I'm Nancy Shaw. I'm the midwife of midlife. This channel is also called the Midwife of Midlife. And I am here to help you excavate and heal your trauma at midlife so that you can set yourself up for a rebirthing process that is going to lead you to vibrancy into your 70s, 80s, and 90s. If you resonate with this message, please comment below, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you in the comments and getting to know you better. Take care.